here's my vlog for the 12th. Right now it's the 13th at about 5:50. In the morning I'm thinking about going to the supermarket because it opens at 6. We'll see about that. Might have the munchies or something, Get an energy drink. For some reason, I like to get an energy drink right before I go to sleep because I like the taste of it, and I know it's not going to make me, keep me up because I'm already, going to go to sleep. So I kind of go to sleep anyway, but for, a little bit there, I get, high, high off the energy drink, high off the energy drink, and, it's tasty to drink, and, it's fun to eat candy. I've been eating a lot of candy, sugar lately, but maybe I'll get popcorn too. I was gonna go to the store, the gas station, and get food, or this morning, but I kept working, and I'm glad because it's more expensive. They have energy drinks for just $2 at the supermarket, and I guess I could mosey on over there when this video's done. So I didn't do the video until now because I was working. Yesterday, when I did the video, I just kind of gotten started with the pontoon boat of Caligula, 3 miles long. Turns out that it's 296 boats. Imperial freighters, 20 meters long, 4 wide, mast of 18 meters. So, deck of 3. So, I am, kind of I'm glad I'm almost done with it. Yeah, okay. I had to put the images in, and then I had to put the, trace the boats with polygon, and then I had to put the masts on. And it got complicated with the masts in the middle because you can't pinpoint stuff when it's over the ocean. It's just the way it works, and goes off the seabed or something. But it still worked, But I can't do anything like that in the deep ocean. But I did all the ships, and then I did the mast down one road because there were 2 rows, and then so maybe I'm halfway through the other. So yeah, I think I could finish today, before I go to sleep. So that's a 1-day project. So that's cool. Because I'm thinking in my head, I think it's time for me to do the famous Google Earth stuff, the stuff that you just want to look at, and there's lots of them, and I want to do all those. I was working on the walls, and I'm fuck it, because I know that I'm gonna do all of it eventually, so I might as well do it now. Because my secret to success is just keep working, just bounce around, because you're not gonna be done, do it all anyway. So yeah, so I started with the Tabula Romana, the big 60-foot marble wall of Rome, and then I was like, okay, let's do more. So I did today I'm doing the number 2, second one, the pontoon bridge of Caligula, and then I want to do, I think I want to do the 280 boats that just sank during the storm during the first Punic War, and 100,000 people died. I think I want to make an image first and superimpose the people on it, so you have the exact number per boat. So you have exactly 100,000 people, 280 boats, 100,000 people, so it's 350 people per boat. And then, so have it offered in 2 ways, where that'd be cool. So, and then after that, I'd like to do the Nemi boats of Caligula, because they have ideas of how it is, but I could try to come up with my own idea of how to make it, because I'm an artist. It's fun. And then one thing that I learned from Suetonius' Lives of the 12 Seasons, which I don't have my website for some reason, they put it up there. He was talking about Claudius, and he put a mock battle of 12 ships against 12 ships on the Aventus, as that was called, Aventus Lake in middle Italy, just stuff from Rome. And I was thinking to myself a few months ago, I was looking that'd be cool. Did they have a battle up here? They should have a mock battle, or did they have? They did. They had a mock battle up there. It's crazy. And then he drained the lake. So I'm gonna Google Earth that. That'll be trippy as hell. Fucking, I love making stuff on Google Earth because then you can make the movies. Flying over. You straight up become a cinematographer. So and I don't know what order because as I go along, get the more interesting thing. There's a fleet of 1,000 boats on the Rhine that they had during the Empire. I want to draw those in because you can see them from a long ways away. You just activate, area and line, and then you make the line tool like nice and thick. And so then when you zoom out, you can see them as little dots. So you can see all the 1,000 dots, and it's like bird's eye view of everything, looking at all little my mouse. It's pretty cool, You can see the frequency, give you a good idea of the infrastructure, like no other. Best way to show anything physically is just to build it on Google Earth. I was explaining to my mom yesterday, you can just do like a really quick video, explaining more like, you could have somebody read an article about something, or you could just make a 5-second video. Just to zoom in from far out, zoom in, and then a panorama of a Google Earth thing, and there you go. And that's your video like on Instagram. So I want to do those one day. But I just want to do it all at once, though, so I do everything right. So I'm not hurrying myself. Luckily, don't have to. So, but I also want to, like, Google Earth the port of Rome. I think they called it Pontus, this big hexagon they made. Build all the different kind of boats in there with detail. And then build, I think maybe even like the other fleet that sunk in the Punic War. 2 of them sank. I don't know how many boats. I don't know how many boats were in the other one, but and then I think they had a fleet like on the Danube do that one, and then like expeditionary fleets, and then Rome lost 1,600 boats in the First Punic War. Maybe do all those. And yeah, I'm just kind of like on a boat mood, now. And I might even do some stuff like that Rome interacted with, like this big boat the Syracusans made, huge cruiser boat called the Naumachia or whatever, Naufragia. And then maybe even like the Archimedes hook and different things, as I go along. Before I even circle back around and get going on the walls of Rome again, I'm like, fuck it, I have all the time in the world, let's just fucking do this now, So, but yeah, like one of these days, like maybe by the end of the month, I want to connect the links. The reason, because I haven't like fixed the links on my site for so long. Like there's so much stuff on Google Earth I have that I could just link. It'd be awesome for somebody to look at. But I'm like on a roll, and I kind of like feel pressured, and so like, and when I do work on the links on there, it'll take a while. Like it's gonna get out of control, I know, because there's so much. So I kind of don't want to do it unless I'm at like a really good stopping point. For some reason, my leg's itching. So like get done with more. Maybe it's these like black pants I bought. They were like this like black dye that's been falling off of it every day when I have the shower like down. But anyway, so yeah. But when I do the links, it'll take like a week or two just fixing links. So yeah, I want to kind of hold that off as long as I can. But yeah, I mean, there's like no pressure. Like nobody watches my videos. Maybe there'd be a little pressure if I felt nobody cares. So I'm in my own little bubble, so I can just kind of take as long as I want and not have to feel like I have to fix links for as long as, but maybe like in a month. But every month I'll think about it, Yeah, this year is going to be the year of just full on work on my site, Last year I had like actually 2 relapses on the biking, one for like a month, maybe even. For a while I had one. And then I had one for 6 days, last couple months ago, a month ago. So I'm like, but I know this year I'm going to be going for it because I'm like on a roll. I've been smoking weed, a lot of weed, but I don't have asthma, so. So yeah, I hung out with my mom yesterday. We went on a walk. I called her, and it was a little bit late, so we decided not. But then she's like, called me to come over for food, and I was like, oh, free food. So I went over, and it wasn't too late, so I'm gonna walk anyway. So I called her in Moss. We're gonna walk. If I can get up early enough. I was gonna go to Costco with her today, but I don't think I will because I kind of don't have room in my cupboards anyway. I should eat all the beans that I have, But I'm listening to. So yeah, man. I had this recent epiphany. It's really exciting. Now, all of a sudden, I'm like totally like jam, because for some reason I wasn't before, because it was only because I was just too distracted on my work. But now I'm like have this mission, and it's not like a conscious I get to force it. It's just like I want to do conscious mission to try to read all the books that I have, collected on my site from Kindle and free LibriVox, and I. So yeah, I'm just doing like all day long, so I can do like a book a day. I did all of Suetonius, Lives of the Caesars and Grammarians and Poets and everything, and then that whole book. And now I'm getting started with Trollope, Life of Cicero, and I did also I did another book from back then. I can't remember, but yeah, those are the books I'm working on. So pretty soon I'm going to start writing it on the. Maybe I'll do it on this one if I remember, but right on my videos, in the description section, the books that I finished that day, so I can record that. It's one of the reasons I'm doing vlog every day, to record what I'm doing, so I need to record the books that I'm reading too. So, but yeah, so I'm just powering through this fun, I'm doing that now. So, and once you get to a certain level of knowledge about history, like learning any random history is even more enjoyable, because you can plug it into something and learn more and pay attention better. So, anyway, I am gonna go and have to have a shower. I didn't have a shower last night. I feel kind of icky. But if they're open, yeah, go over there and then have my shower and then enjoy my candy and get candy and maybe like a donut, energy drink. I don't know. Alrighty, talk to you tomorrow.